The most expensive private jets owned by celebrities. Billionaires are accustomed to living the high life, particularly when it comes to private jets. Although many of the world's wealthiest people consider possessing at least one to be a necessity, not all planes are created equal, and some are unavoidably more stunning than others. And of course, with varying price tags. So which billionaires own the most extravagant rides? Here is the list for you. Kim Kardashian, Gulfstream G650ER, aka Kim Air, US $150 million. Because of the success of her shapewear line Skims, she became a billionaire. But is there anything Kim K hasn't splurged on? Her US $150 million Gulfstream 650ER is the same model as those owned by Musk and the company. But thanks to a few $1 million worth of upgrades and furnishings, it is even more pricey than those owned by the aforementioned tech millionaires. Its interiors are covered in cashmere and have a softer color scheme, while the exterior is monochrome gray to match her home and car. Donald Trump, Boeing 757, aka Trump Force One, US $100 million. Even though the former President of the United States is frequently in the news, he nevertheless spends US $100 million on his plane. The Palm Beach Post reports that Trump Force One is now undergoing maintenance, but is still one of the most well-known aircraft in existence. According to the aircraft's website, the specially constructed crown jewel of the Trump fleet is propelled by Rolls-Royce engines and has a 3,000-mile range and a maximum non-stop flight of 8 hours. Inside, there are Italian leather seats, embroidered with the Trump family insignia, and 24-karat gold-plated details. There is even a theater. Mukesh Ambani, Boeing Business Jet 2, US $73 million. With its 92 square meter interiors, Ambani's US $73 million private plane, owned by the second richest man in Asia, behind Gautam Adani, has everything you need for on-the-go meetings. The specially constructed Boeing aircraft has a master suite that is fully furnished as well as a large executive lounge. He owns the most expensive property in the world, well, second to Buckingham Palace, so it seems to be the reason that he also spends lavishly on his private jet travels. Elon Musk, Gulfstream G650ER, $70 million. It only makes sense that the richest man in the world travels in style as the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Unlike his rocket ideas, the Twitter stakeholder's Gulfstream G650ER can go more than 8,600 miles, 7,500 nautical miles, without refueling. Two BR-725 Rolls-Royce engines are used to power it. Its modern interior offers plenty of room for sleeping, eating, and entertaining. The identical model is owned by Jeff Bezos, chairman of Amazon, and Sergey Brin and Larry Page, co-founders of Google. Each one costs roughly US $70 million. Drake, Boeing 767, US $185 million. Not many people were shocked when Canadian rapper Drake bought a 767 for his own private use. A 767 is ridiculously big for a personal aircraft. We can all imagine what kind of items Drake will fill his plane with over the next few years, given that the video shows leather recliners, opulent bathrooms, and a full kitchen, just to name a few. From the exterior, the aircraft appears to be almost identical to any other. But thanks to the painted OVO owl on the front door and the clasped hands on the tail fin, it stands out from the crowd. It still sports an enormous cargo jet moniker that has been painted over the side of the aircraft for 2 decades, but it has recently received a fresh coat of paint to make it look nicer. Dwyane Johnson, Gulfstream G650, US $65 million. One of the quickest private jets on the market, the G650, is also owned by celebrities like Ronaldo, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Robert Kraft. The Rock is well cared for by his 2 flight attendants, so he can concentrate on his work and enjoy the ride. Instead of being forced to go into the cargo hold like on a commercial aircraft, The Rock will bring his dogs along on his jet so they may partake in the opulent lifestyle as well. When your movies regularly gross over $200 million, you can afford to provide your dogs with a taste of the good life as well. The Rock has a lot of toys, and his $65 million private jet is only one of them. Cristiano Ronaldo, Gulfstream G200, US $25 million, and Gulfstream G650, US $64.5 million. The Gulfstream G200 with the registration ECKBC measures 2.19 meters wide and 7.44 meters long. Ronaldo chose a divan with 3 chairs that can convert to beds, 8 additional seats, and of course, a bathroom. He had the airplane rebuilt in 2019, even though it was built in 2006. There's a fax machine, electric oven, refrigerator, satellite phone, entertainment system, and who knows what kind of business Ronaldo performs while flying on board. The G650, which is slightly larger than the other one, has a range of up to 7,000 nautical miles, can accommodate up to 18 passengers, 12,964 kilometers. Additionally, it travels faster, reaching a top speed of 594 miles per hour, 956 kilometers per hour. One of the best options for business travel is the Gulfstream 650, which has 2 Rolls-Royce engines and a top speed of Mach 0.925, 1,142 kilometers per hour. Additionally, it is touted as one of the quietest aircraft in the market and has up to 4 living spaces where you may work, unwind, eat, and sleep. Tom Cruise, Gulfstream G4, US $36 million. The Gulfstream 4, one of the finest private jets in the world and owned by a celebrity, is a highly sought-after aircraft made primarily for private and business uses by Gulfstream Aerospace. It has a reputation for dependability, speed, and versatility. This roomy jet has unique features that might make every voyage a luxurious one. The aircraft is fully equipped with all the opulent private jet amenities that Tom or his visiting passengers would require to feel comfortable while flying. In New Zealand's Queenstown Airport in February of last year, Tom Cruise was seen piloting his Gulfstream 4 as he prepared to take off. Floyd Mayweather, Gulfstream G650, US $50 million. The American, whose estimated net worth is $625 million, travels a fair amount and has the ideal mode of transportation for doing so. Mayweather travels frequently and has a luxurious $50 million private jet that he owns. Among other places, he has visited Monte Carlo, Hong Kong, Bali, Fiji, and Tokyo. And as is customary, every dollar has been spent to make his frequent travels as comfortable as possible. The sumptuous leather seats and even a bed for him to sleep in are among the exquisite interior amenities of the Gulfstream G650 aircraft, called Air Mayweather. Jay-Z and Beyonce, Bombardier Challenger 850, US $40 million. Queen Bey and her wealthy husband Jay-Z only buy the best for themselves, and that extends to their mode of transportation. The family plane, a stunning $40 million gift from wifey for Father's Day, can accommodate up to 19 people at once. A living area, kitchen, bedroom, and 2 bathrooms are included. The exterior of the large, flashy aircraft features a monogram for Jay-Z's name. Its length is 48.4 feet, and its top speed is 520 miles per hour. The famous couple prefers to lease their super yachts for their vacations, but it appears that a private jet was thought to be necessary. Even though it has been 10 years since the celebrity disclosed the monogrammed private jet for her husband, it is still one of the most well-known private jets held by celebrities.